Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Clarissa Munoz, and I am here to give you my informative speech on who is Coco Chanel. Let's get started. Coco Chanel in her early life, her real name is Gabrielle Bonheur Chanel, born on August 19th, 1883 in Saumur, France. Became an orphan at the age of 12 whenever her mother passed away and her dad could no longer raise her, so he went ahead and gave her up to an orphanage. She was actually raised by nuns who actually taught her to sew, which became her career later on. Her nickname her nickname Coco, she actually got it from a short, brief career that she had in going to clubs and singing. She used it as a way to provide for herself in that teenage period of her life. Coco Chanel and her career. Coco started her career at the age of 21. She used this with the help of two of very wealthy men that she used to date. So she used their money to start her career. She actually was with a man that was married. He was an entrepreneur, and she actually left him to be with his wealthier friend who actually helped her open up her first shop. She actually opened up her first shop in 1910 in Paris. She created and sold hats in this shop um, that were known as Chanel modes or modes. Most were sold to famous actors who helped her be known. So she used these hats to sell them to famous actresses who who had like roles in plays or theater and stuff like that, which brought her a lot of fame. Her success in 1913, she opened her first boutique store in France. She actually introduced her first collection of sportswear, which was inspired by a jersey that she used one cold night and she made it into a dress. She made it her own. She made it unique, and a lot of people asked where she had bought it from, and she said she had made it herself. So she then created more of that particular jersey dress to sell and give out to people. And that was her inspiration for her first collection of sportswear. In 1915, her first couture house was in France. And then in 1918, she opened her second couture house in Paris. Her legacy, now she is known for many, many, many things. These are just the most that brought her much fame and till this day is very famous for. In 1921, Chanel made her first fragrance. It is called Chanel Number 5. There is a picture on the slide. She used this fragrance to empower women. It is the ultimate symbol of femininity. She was very big on empowering women. That was just who she was. She was a very independent woman. In 1924, Chanel visited Scotland where she found tweed. It is a material that she used to make suits for women, which was very unique and different in that era just because women were accustomed to wear big poofy dresses with corsets and just very feminine, and this was completely outside the box. Um, Also, in 1924, she created her first line of makeup where you can actually see at the bottom it was very modern and chic. She did lipsticks and powders, and she brought a very luxury side of makeup to the world. In 1926, the little black dress was created. Now the little black dress was very, very famous until this day is very famous because as we all know, black makes you look slim. which is very popular in the women wardrobe, but she made it little. She made it easy to wear. She made it very modern and chic. She used this little black dress um, to empower women and make them feel beautiful and sexy without the whole corset and the other things that made the dress look all poofy and big. So she actually made the little dress to where it could actually show women, it could actually show the curves of a woman, which is fabulous. More on her legacy. In 1955, the famous Chanel handbag was created. The Chanel bag till this day is very, very popular and famous. She created it as, she created it in the black color with the gold hardware, and now it's a little different just because now the bags have her logo on it, which is the double C's that are together facing the opposite direction. But she made this handbag so that women could be free of their hands and could just put it on their shoulder and go on with their day. In 1954, Chanel actually came back stronger at the age of 71. She actually took a break of the fashion world, but she actually decided to come back because she was actually sick of seeing um, all the fashion. She just didn't like it. She didn't understand where fashion was going. And she actually came back at the age of 71, and she created many, many, many things. Um, she brought, I mean, ready to wear accessories and ready to wear wardrobe, which was famous in her couture lines. Um, she just always maintained that modern chic and empowerment in her clothes as she did with everything else. In 1957, she created the two tone shoes, which is a pointy, short heel that has a strap in the back. And it created the image of a smaller foot because of the point, but it was famous with her suits, and it made women look like the top CEOs of the world. And that's just what Chanel was all about. She just wanted to continue to make empowerment with women. She wanted women to feel empowered in the clothes and the shoes and the bags and the makeup that they had, the perfume, everything. One of my favorite quotes of Coco Chanel is darling. It's actually, don't be like the rest of them, my darling, which is very empowerment. Also makes you feel like you need to be unique in order to succeed, which is very, very, very important. I believe everyone is unique, and I believe everyone has their own empowerment, and that is what Coco Chanel has taught me and what I have learned from her. Thank you.